In five, four, three, two. What's up, everybody? My name is Indy, and if you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. So today, I wanted to talk about my fitness journey and my health and wellness journey. So, for those of you who already know, I've been on this weight loss journey. I guess weight loss journey, if that's what you want to call it. Really, a whole health journey since November, and I want to share some updates. So I've lost 29 pounds since November. So the other day was like my little 2-month mark of progress. So yay for that. But I wanted to share with you how I did it. So just a disclaimer, not a nutritionist, not a healthcare expert, none of that stuff. I honestly just did my research and I just went for it. And so I hope that this encourages somebody else because I've always been the chunky girl. I've always been thicker, as they call it in today's society, but sometimes it's hard. So just want to share my tips and tricks with you all. And then if y'all have questions, you can leave them in the comments below. All right, y'all. So my first little tip or trick is you have to shift your mind. So only you can determine if you're going to lose weight, if you're going to be healthy, and if you're going to make better habits. And a lot of the times, especially me, my journey, like I was just okay where I was at. Like I was fine with it. But there came a day where this sounds super basic, but it was very, very revelatory. Is that a word? Revelatory? I got a revelation out of it is what I'm trying to say. But I was bending down to tie my shoe and I could not breathe. Like I was breathing so heavy and I felt like I was out of breath. And I was like, okay, And I had a conversation with myself and I was like, okay, baby girl, it's time. So basically all I had to say, it really didn't happen for me until I had basically made my mind up about losing the weight and really getting healthier. Because fun fact about me, I love food. I love food. Food and I have a great relationship. But at the same time, I realized that I was not making good habits. Like I will eat a whole pizza and not feel bad. That is so terrible saying that out loud. But at the time, I didn't care, right? Like I didn't care. Like I will eat pizza with ranch all the time. But it was that day and really that week where I had that conversation with myself. And I was like, okay, India, you need to make better choices, lose weight and really just shift your mind, because a lot of the time I was very, very insecure. Like that's the thing about it. I was okay with where I was at, but it was also because I was okay with my insecurity. Like, I don't know, that sounds odd, I guess, if you will, but I feel like we all have insecurities, but some we're okay with and some we're not. And so my weight for the longest time, I was okay with it. I was like, okay, you a little heavy, but it's okay, it's fine. But again, like me not being able to breathe that one day really, really pointed it out, because my health is a reflection of my life and a reflection of my discipline, my consistency, and what I want. So as a young woman, I just told myself, I was like, okay, India, like you can't care about everything else but yourself and your body. So that was the first thing I did, was just shift my mind into getting ready to make better choices, and not just with like, oh, working out or whatever have you, which I'll get to in a little bit. But it was more of making those choices, especially my eating habits. Like, because I love to eat, I had to make a choice in my mind to say, okay, you love food, but you need to make sure that it loves you back. All right, so now I'm going to get into the specific things I did and I'm currently doing still to achieve my goals, because I'm going to insert a picture here of my little first before photo, whatever, when I actually started to take myself seriously in my health journey. And then we're going to go from there. And then I'm going to insert a picture here of my during, because I'm not after yet. I'm always during. I'm in process. So the first thing I stopped doing, stop eating out. You guys, stop eating out. So again, this sounds extremely small, but you'd be surprised at how many times you eat out when you actually pay attention to it. So for me, I'm kind of on the go a lot of the times, just because of my career and then also just other things I have going on. So for me, I would quickly get like fries to hold me over from, insert whatever favorite fast food restaurant, or I would eat out because it was available. But I told myself, okay, stop eating out, because you have no idea how much bad stuff is in the stuff that is always when you're eating out. Of course, there are healthier choices too, which I will get to in a minute, because I don't believe in like restriction. Just for me, totally, I had to tell myself to stop cold turkey, because I knew if I tried to like ease my way in, then it wasn't going to happen. So for me, I stopped eating out. But also, I'm a pretty decent cook, if I do say so myself. So it allowed me to get creative in the things that I started cooking at home, which is actually my little step number 2 of what I did. So I stopped eating out and I replaced it with more cooking at home. So I kind of meal prep and I kind of don't at the same time. It depends on legitimately how I'm feeling. But if you need to meal prep, feel free to meal prep. It works for me, but also I like to cook like at least 4 or 5 times a week, so I can kind of switch it up with my healthy choices. So that was the number 1 thing I stopped doing. Stop eating out, y'all. Stop eating out. I'm not saying stop cold turkey like I did, but I will say I got the results I got because I had to take some things away, because part of building my discipline was I had to take some things away. So I stopped eating out, but more importantly, I started cooking even more at home. When it comes to the specific things I eat fish, I eat chicken. I don't really do red meat a lot, so it's kind of easy to, I guess, give that up per se. I don't do a lot of oink oink. I mean, pig. My family and I call it oink oink, but I don't do a lot of pig. I don't do any like pork or anything, but for me, I'm mostly chicken, fish, and then also I'll just eat meatless in general. Like I'll do a vegetarian meal, or I will actually choose like vegan meats. So if y'all ever go to Target and get like their vegan meat options, they're really, really good. Walmart has really, really good meatless options as well. So if you feel like you have to have like the incarnation or reincarnation, I guess, of meat, I would definitely try like chicken or like beef, you know, with a little apostrophe in the title, if you feel like you have to have it. But for me, I just watch my controlled portions of that, and then also when I was cooking. I also want to say that I increased my intake of fruits and vegetables. So I love a smoothie in the mornings or in the afternoons, just because I know I can get all my fruits and veggies in at the same time. And then for me, it fills me up. I don't know about y'all, but it fills me up. So and if y'all want a video on how I like what I put in my smoothie or whatever, I can do that as well. Just let me know in the comments below. But I love smoothies. I love vegetarian options, some vegan options, and really just switching up what I was eating, because again, like I said, I love pizza and I love chicken and I love all those bad things for you, but I had to rework it in a way that actually benefited me instead of not benefiting me. So I would say, y'all, stop eating out and cook more at home. You'd be surprised at your cooking skills. All right, y'all. So the second thing I did was get active. So I work out about 5-6 days a week. And if I'm stressed out, then I'll work out like every single day. But it's because along with that mindset shift, I basically see the gym as like self-care now. So I go to the gym a lot. I love to skate. I would probably say I lost like 15 pounds alone just skating, because it's a great cardio workout. I bought my own skates and everything, and I just love to skate. Love the skating rink. I haven't started skating outside yet. I'm a little bit scared, but we'll get to that bridge when we get there. So yeah, like I said, I love cardio. I love running. I love cycling. I love skating. I love the elliptical. So that's been super great. And then also for me as well, in combination with cardio, I do weightlifting, a little bit of weightlifting, not like lift or anything like that, but I use more of like the weight machines. I don't really do a lot of free weights just yet, but we're going to get there in our next goal. So I'll insert some footage right here of the stuff I do when I go to the gym. I just love it. So a couple of tips on working out and everything. And again, I'm no personal trainer. I just do stuff that I see on YouTube, and I also just be trying stuff because I like to switch it up so that my body doesn't get used to anything. And I'm trying my best, y'all, not to hit a plateau. Like I said, I'll do HIIT, HIIT, high intensity? No, HIIT, high intensity interval training. So I'll do sprints often. I'll do a lot of incline, or I'll walk on an incline, or actually run on an incline as well. That works a lot for me. And then when it comes to lifting weights and things like that, like I said, I just use the machines because they give me directions and I already know what to do. Eventually, I do want to get to free weights and things like that, but I think I got to do a little bit more research and like talking to a personal trainer or something like that, just to make sure I don't hurt my neck or I'm not doing it properly. So yeah, but I would definitely say get active, get active, get active, get active, because your body needs to get used to you getting active. You need to increase that heart rate. And then also, again, you'll feel lighter on your toes, which is great. And the last thing I want to tell you all is be consistent. Be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. This sounds so like, I don't know. I feel like it sounds something that you hear like a coach say or like a life coach or a training say, but I am a witness. Just be consistent. On the days that you don't want to go work out or eat good or what have you, do that very thing, because your consistency is only going to build your discipline. And I found that my building of my consistency has also built my discipline, because there have been times, oh Jesus, there have been times where I just don't want to. Like, I want to eat ice cream and I don't want to have my smoothie, or I don't want to go work out because I want to scroll my phone and do something that's not even beneficial. But I find that my biggest trick, secret, tip, whatever you want to call it, is being consistent, because that's the only thing that's going to tell your body, like, okay, I'm making a transformative change now. Okay, I'm doing these things. And your mind will literally follow, or your body, excuse me, will follow what your mind is saying. So when you've, again, made up in your mind that you're going to be consistent, and then your body follows suit, you're going to see the results. I didn't see results for like a week and a half. And I was like, why am I doing this? But at the same time, I was like, India, whoever got anything done in a week and a half? Rome wasn't built in a day. So you just have to remind yourself that you are working towards a goal, you're working towards a purpose, and it's not going to happen overnight. So definitely build your consistency, build your discipline, and it will pay off. Like, quite literally, I could cry because I'm 29 pounds down right now, but my extreme goal is actually 68 pounds exactly, because my goal weight is 175. But when you start seeing those scale and non-scale victories, then it lets you know that you're doing something right and your consistency is paying off. So believe me, sometimes it's difficult, but trust me when I tell you that the consistency that you build will pay off. Like, I promise you all. I'm a literally living witness now. Like, after I record this video, I'm going to the gym myself, because it's my time to go to the gym. But believe me when I say, like, people have been asking me lately, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just being consistent. Like, and that's pretty much applicable in any area of your life, but specifically with your health and wellness, as long as you are consistent, you will see results. Just don't expect to see them in a day, because you're not building anything in a day. So that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions about my journey that I'm still on, let me know in the comments below. If you all want to know the things I put in my smoothies or the food I cook, let me know. I'll definitely make a video for you all about that as well. But other than that, you can stay connected with me on Instagram at Indy Renee. You can go to my website, astoldbyindy.com, and check out my blog. You can also listen to my podcast, the As Told by Indy podcast, where these are life lessons learned by me. And I'm just telling you all about it. But stay connected with me. I would love to hear from you all, and let's go on this journey together. Mwah.